Alrighty folks, hi there. This is Kelly coming from the rack for you. I have set up 2 workouts for you guys. I'm going to show you both of them and then you're going to be off to the races on your own. There are going to be AMRAPs, as many rounds as possible. We're going to do 20 minutes. I've got 6 exercises for each workout. So I'm going to show you how to do it and what to expect, whether you're an advanced person, an intermediate person, or a beginner. I'll show you modifications for everything. So first, I want a quick warm-up. We know this, we just need 4, 5, 6 minutes of a warm-up. You want to tap it out, right? Add some reaches to the sky, open up that back, get those shoulders ready, get some blood flowing down to those muscles. Reach across, get a little twist through that torso. You know it, you do this all the time. Little kickbacks, warm up those hamstrings. Give me a few knee ups, right? Give me a little kick. And go through that 2 or 3 rounds, right? Get at least 10 of each in the round. Warm it up, right? And then you can stretch it out. Lunges side to side, right? Perfect. Hands down the floor, keep it going. Hold it to the right. Beautiful, come back to the center, go left. Perfect, come back to the center. Place those hands down on the floor, step back into that plank. Take that right foot to the outside of that right hand. Hold it, open up those hip flexors. Step back, do the other side. Left foot to left hand. You got it. Step back, let's do the other side again. Take that right hand off the floor, rotate, reach, look. Yes, bring it back down, switch. Left foot, left hand, rotate, reach, look. You know it. Come back to the bottom. Take that right foot in between the hands. Push right up to the ceiling, then drop it back down. Open up those hamstrings, open up those hip flexors. Nice, slow, controlled movement. You know it. Hold it up. Switch. Do that other side. Drop it down, push it up. Drop it down, push it up. Drop it down, push it up, hold. Bend that front knee, step together. Push your hips up to the ceiling. Then slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time, roll yourself up to the top. Yes, so now we are ready to start the workout. Again, when I show you the exercises, you are gonna set a clock for 20 minutes. You are gonna try to get as many rounds of these exercises in that you can. 6 exercises using just your body weight to do them. At the end, I'll give you a guesstimate of how many rounds you should be able to get to, and then I want you guys to challenge yourself. Challenge it. Mark down your times for each day that you do it. You get 2 workouts to go on. If you want a longer workout, you can set that clock for 30 minutes. But right now, this is for 20 minutes, as many rounds as possible. First exercise is gonna be a step up. Everybody has a household chair. Get your dining room chair. If you don't think you can step up that high, find your steps, stairs in the house. If not, you can use nothing. You can just step forward and back. What I want you to do, you're gonna step up, pull down, reach up, drop down, switch. Step up, driving through those glutes. Use those legs, pull yourself up, drop it down, switch. Now, I want you to do 20. That means 10 on each side. Try to move through it as fast as you can, but as safely as you can at the same time. You don't want to be wobbling all around. You want to come up controlled, drop down controlled. Exercise number 2, frog jumps. You're going to walk down onto a mat or just onto the floor. You're going to come to the top of a plank, holding that core strong. You're going to jump in, lift your hands, drop down, back, move in, lift your hands, drop down, move back. So you want to focus on the core, that upper body, that lower body working together. For a modification, step back into that plank. You can step in right, in left, hands up, down, step back right, step back left. Again, I want 15 repetitions. If you're stepping in, that means 30. Right, back, left, back. Got it? All right. Next exercise, push. A push-up with a press, or a press push-up. Everybody's gonna be face down on your mat. Hands are right next to your rib cage. Elbows tucked in. You are gonna lift your palms and your toes off the mat, and then driving them down into the mat, using your core to lift up to the top of a plank. As you come down, you control, keep those elbows back, tuck it in, lift, and push. Drop down, push up. Drop down, push up. Again, 15 repetitions. Next exercise, power squat. All right, gonna start in a squat position, heels just outside of those hips, toes slightly out. Keeping that chest lifted, you're gonna drop down to the floor, hop up together. Drop down to the floor, hop up together. So down, push, push, and stand tall at the top. Get those shoulders back, chest lifted. Modification, you can get rid of that, hop, touch the floor, lift. Even another modification, simple air squat. You pick it, 15 of them. Got it? Next exercise, Spider-Man push-up, my faves. So you're gonna walk down into that plank again. You are gonna pike your hips, keeping the heels lifted. Pull up through that belly, lift that right leg up to the sky. You are gonna slide in, touch that knee to elbow. Then, using your core, you're gonna lift and drive that leg back up to the ceiling. You're gonna do 10 right, 10 left. If you need a modification, you are gonna come down to the floor on all fours. You're gonna reach and bring it in. You're gonna alternate, bring it in. Again, 10 for each side, or 20 altogether. Last exercise, Superman lift. Come down to the floor, face down, arms out, legs straight. You are gonna lift the chest off the mat, squeezing through that lower back and middle portion of the back while lifting those legs off the ground. Then drop down, control, lift up. Control, lift up. Control, lift up. Little modification, do just the arms. If adding in the legs is too much, do just the arms. So those are your 6 exercises. Step ups with a knee raise, 20 repetitions. Frog jumps, 15 repetitions. Push presses, 15 repetitions. Power squats, 15 repetitions. Spider-Man push-ups, 20 altogether, or 10 and 10, right and left. And then Superman lift, 15 repetitions. Your goal is to do them as many times through as you can with a 30-second break in between rounds. So you do all 6 exercises, take a 30-second break, do it again. So, my advanced people, you should take 4 to 5 minutes to complete 1 round. That is including that 30-second break. My intermediate people, you should take probably 5 to 6 or 7 minutes to complete 1 round. And then my beginners, it should take you somewhere 8 to 10 minutes for 1 round. So, do as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes. Got it? Good. So, quick stretch to do after all this is over, right? We need a good stretch, and you can use these stretches for the second workout that I'm going to show you in just a few minutes. So, come on down. You're at the top of the plank. You want to pike your hips, drop those heels into the mat. Drop those heels into the mat, let those calf muscles relax, right? Spread your toes, let those calf muscles relax. Hold each stretch, count to 10 slowly as you breathe deep in through that nose, out through that mouth. Once you get to 10, walk those hands back towards your toes, pulling up through that belly. Shift that body weight onto those feet, pull up through the belly, and let the upper body hang over those hips. Let those hamstrings relax through those glutes and lower back. As you hold this stretch, breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth, and rock through. Bend left knee, then right. Left and right. Do that 4 or 5 times, and then hold both legs straight. Count to 10 slowly, and once you get to 10, take a deep breath in, and then round yourself up nice and slowly from the ground. Pull it up through that belly. Round those shoulders up, down, and back. Then go ahead and find that balance. Pull that right or left heel up to that bottom as you keep that knee directly underneath that hip. This will release those quadriceps, those hip flexors. Drop that down. Same thing on that other side. I want you to count to 10 slowly as you hold these stretches. Do both sides for the same amount of time. Then release this down. Put that hand over hand, push it away while you tuck that chin, tuck that tailbone. Open up that whole back. And then inhale all the way up to the top. Exhale, relax those shoulders. Bring those hands down behind you. Push that chest out, drop those shoulders. Tilt that head off to one side, hold it. Lift that chin away. Come back to the center, switch. Tilt and lift. You gotta come back to the center, kind of shake it out, and you're done. That is a warm-up, a workout, and a stretch. I'm gonna show you an option for a second workout. Now, with this second workout, we are going to use some dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, don't panic. You can use a gallon jug, or maybe a laundry detergent jug that has a handle. You get options. And if you don't have options, I'm going to give you options to do without weight. So, I'm going to grab my dumbbell. And show you once again. If you're doing this on a different day, that's the point, to give you a couple different options to use. Warm up the way I showed you to warm up before that first workout. Cool down and stretch the same way that I just showed you after that first workout. Okay? Warm-ups and cool downs can be generic and the same, you know, because we're doing a similar workout. All right? So if you have a dumbbell, grab it. If you don't, grab a milk jug or a laundry detergent jug. You know, let's be creative during these times. So same premise here. A 20-minute workout, as many rounds as possible with 6 exercises. All right? So, a
squat to a deadlift. If you have a dumbbell, you're gonna hold it at the end. Nice and high on the chest. Elbows tucked in underneath. If you're using a milk carton or a jug, you're gonna hold it right, same thing, tight to that chest. If you're using the dumbbell, you're gonna squat down, sit those butts back, drop into those hips, elbows touch those thighs. My chest is lifted, my shoulders are back. You're gonna drive through the floor, release that dumbbell down to the floor, and go right into a deadlift. And then you're gonna pull it right back up to that chest to go right back into that squat, deadlift. Squat, deadlift. So, from the side, I squat, I come up, I hinge through my hips, keeping my knees soft, my chest out, my shoulders back. I drive up, pulling it up, catching it again, sitting. All right? So that is your squat to a deadlift. Next exercise, one of my favorites, pickups. So whether you have a dumbbell or a milk jug or nothing, you can still do this. Be creative. There's something you can pick up and put down. So that last exercise really focused on that whole lower body, quads, hamstrings, glutes, okay? This one focused on those three along with your core to stabilize you, and back and arms to help pull you up and stand tall. So right here, left arm goes behind you, right arm goes down for the pickup. You're gonna pick up, pull right back. Standing nice and tall. You're gonna sit back down, switch hands. After you hit the ground, pull right up. Drop it down, switch, lift. Drop it, switch it, lift it. From the side, drop down, pull up, drop down, switch, lift. So, first exercise is 10. This exercise is 10 each side or 20 all together. Exercise number 3, blast off push-ups. 2 ways we can tackle this exercise. My more intermediate or advanced, you're gonna come to the top of the push-up. You're gonna bend at those elbows. Drop that nose to the floor. As you drive up, pull up through that belly. As you push through the floor, go back to that semi-seated position. Come back to a plank. Drop down, push back. Drop down, push back. So, always set up, fingertips apart. Fingertips pointing forward. We don't want to turn our hands inward. Puts too much pressure on those elbows. All right? So, my more beginner or intermediate, shoelaces down. Same position with those hands. You're going to drop back and push back. Drop down, push back. So either way you're doing this exercise, you're using your core to lift you and that upper body to push you. So, 10 of those. All right, my friends, plank rows. You need 2 dumbbells. I grabbed one. For demonstrational purposes, we're all right. You're gonna set it up. Two dumbbells come down on your mat. You want to make sure when you set it up, your wrists are directly underneath your shoulders. You're going to come to the top of a plank, hold that core strong, stable, and then you're going to pull one elbow back, then the other back. You want to pull back towards that hip as you stabilize through the core. So, if you don't have dumbbells, here's your modification.
Even if you're a more advanced person, I want you to lift and rotate. Drop down. Lift, rotate, drop down. Got it? If you need that modification, come to those knees. Either use dumbbells if you have them, or the rotation, keep that knee down, rotate out. All right, exercise 4 done. Exercise 5, a reach and pull crunch. So, we're all gonna get down to the floor. We are all gonna reach overhead. Pull in through the belly, stabilize through that core. Hold that core nice and strong. Legs out, arms overhead. You are gonna pull those elbows to knees. Reach out, pull it in. Reach out, pull it in. So the core works on the way down, control, power in. If you need a modification, heels down, reach in. Heels down, reach in. Got it? Last exercise, you're gonna do those for 10. Last exercise, plank, toe touch. You're gonna hit that plank again. As you pike the hips, reach back towards that opposite toe, then slide back into the plank. Reach back, touch. Reach back, touch. For my modification, you can bring that knee in and cross. Knee in and cross. Knee in and cross. Either way, 10 on each side or 20 total. So those are your 6. Those are your 6. Try to get through them as fast and controlled. Full range of motion. Don't cut off your motions. Breathe. Take that 30-second break in between rounds, grab a drink, catch your breath, get ready to rock and roll again. Similar time frame. My advanced people are gonna get through one round in 4 to 5 minutes. My intermediate people, it's gonna take you just a little bit longer. 5, 6, or 7 minutes. My beginners, 7, 8, or 9 minutes. All good. It's all about you and working within your limits. So, you can do this. Chart your progress. See if the first round gets faster than the second round and the third round. Usually second and third round, you're gonna be feeling like you're on cruise control. You might cut down those times. That's what we want. Challenge yourself. If you have any questions for me, guys, reach out to me. I'm happy to help right now. I miss you guys as much as I'm sure you miss me. KelDorsey@Comcast.net. KelDorsey@Comcast.net. Or even reach me out through text. 508-320-9529. All right, my rack peeps, and anybody else who gets to see this, get after it. Let me see how you do. And hopefully we'll be coming at you with some more videos next week to get you through another week without us. Thanks, guys.